Hello and welcome to LeadMaster. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create click actions within the system. We're going to be working in the main administration menu today, so if you do not have access to the main administration menu, then you will not be able to create click actions today, and you will need to contact your system administrator. So let's get started. First, we're going to go to Customize Screens and Fields / Record Management to first create the label for our quick actions. We're going to go to Customize Pages, and we work with the Sales Update and the Edit Profile page. We can update the click actions on either one of these pages, and it will automatically update the label on the other page. So feel free to choose either one. In this example, I'm going to choose the Sales Update page. Now we need to go to our sales activity, which in this case is our click action section. There are a couple things I want to go over before we start to make the label for our click action. First of all, we need to make sure that the whole section is checked to be on the page. You're going to see that to the left of the banner menu. If this is not checked, then it will not show up on the page, even if you decide to update these click actions. The next thing to go over is that we need to make sure that these click actions are going in order. For example, you'll see that we have stats 16, 17, and 18 here on the bottom. All of these are labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. We need to make these click actions in order, or else they will not show up correctly on the page. For example, if I updated stat 18 before updating 16 or 17, this stat 18 will not show up on the page. So instead of updating stat 18, we need to go to stat 16 next. So go to your next available click action and double click on the word, and it brings up your update label. This allows us to update the label for the click action. So we are going to make a custom label. In this case, I'm going to schedule an appointment. And you can see that is being used automatically becomes checked. If I wanted to use the standard label, then this would show that stat 16 would be the label for that click action. I don't want it to say stat 16, so instead I'm going to have it say the custom label. So I'm going to leave this one unchecked. Make sure that is being used is checked on the page and then click Submit. And now I've made the label for my click action. I'm going to make one more, so I'm going to go to stat 17, not 18 because stat 17 is the next one available. And then we're going to adjust the label. So I'm going to make this an automatic call for tomorrow. Schedule call for tomorrow. Make sure is being used is checked and use standard label is unchecked, and then click Submit. So now I have my click action label updated. The next thing to do in setting up our click action is decide what we want the background action to be on this activity. So there are a couple things that we can do. If we want something to pop up when we click this click action, then we need to define that right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Define Sales Activity Click Actions, and it brings up the activity. You'll see the drop down available next to each of the click actions. If we check this drop down, we can choose from the available pop-up boxes. Now, to schedule an appointment, I'm either going to pop up the calendar or add a call or task. In this case, I'm going to have an add call task event pop up. And for my schedule call for tomorrow, I don't want to have notes added. I'm actually going to have no click action in this case because I'm going to have my workflow automatically schedule a call for tomorrow. And I'll show you how to do that later in this video. So click Close. And now we've updated my schedule appointment and my schedule call for tomorrow. The next thing we need to define is whether we want this click action to be automatically mapped to another part of the system. Because I do want to map my sales activity to the most recent action, I am going to have my schedule an appointment mapped to a certain field. I'm going to have it mapped to my sales stage, and if I check my sales stage, I can check it by clicking this magnifying glass. I have schedule an appointment as part of my list. So if I want this to be automatically updated when I check that click action, I'm going to have to update that on the previous page. So let's go back. Click Record Update Page Customization. And we're going to go to Define Sales Activity Field Mappings. This will allow us to map that schedule an appointment to the sales stage. Double click, and you can see that I don't have any field mapping besides my closed one. And that's also to my sales stage. You'll see these drop downs again. These are all the available fields to map to, and we are going to choose sales stage and click close. So now when schedule an appointment is checked, we not only have an add a call or task box pop up, but we also have it mapped to the sales stage right here. So the last part of this video will show you how to do some basic marketing automation workflow to set up your click actions. And that will be in a separate part of your main administration menu. So go ahead and close this page to save all of your updates, and then go back to the main administration menu and go to Marketing Automation / Workflow Management. Now, I have a few rules here already. I'm going to add a new rule. And first you must give this business rule a name. I'm going to name this Quick Action. Call back tomorrow. And for this business rule, we're going to keep it as updating an existing record. Click Save. So from this page, we have an if-then statement. For example, in this particular example, we are going to use the if condition to mean checking the click action, and the following resulting actions, and the then resulting action is that we'll have a call placed on our calendar for the following day. So let's first edit our if statement. So click Create New / Edit Condition. Now you need to first select a field. You'll have your sales activity defined right here. I'm going to click Schedule Call for Tomorrow, and it automatically populates was checked. Click Insert, and this is our only business condition at this time. So click Save. And now we have our if statement is Schedule Call for Tomorrow was checked. Now, our then resulting action needs to be scheduling a call for tomorrow. So then the resulting action needs to be scheduling a call for tomorrow. Click Add an Action, and we're going to go up to the very first action, and we're going to check Add a Call / Task. Now these are lots of other ones that you can go through and add in your marketing automation, but for right now we're just going to add a call / task. Click Next. So we're going to have a phone follow-up. You can make an event name. I'll say follow up from Click Action. And the start time will be tomorrow. I'll make this for an all-day event, or you could specify a particular time by unchecking this and choosing the time. I could have this for 1 p.m. Make sure your end time is after your beginning time. If you would like to set a reminder, you can set a reminder right here. And this is how long before the event you want the reminder to be set. And then you can choose from the group list who you want to have assigned to the event. In this case, I'll have the assigned account manager be the one assigned to the event. Click Save. And now we have updated the workflow behind the Schedule Call for Tomorrow click action. So now we have both of our click actions updated within the system. So click Close. And let's go to an account now so we can see what these click actions are actually going to do within the system. I'm going to choose Elizabeth Hazelden, and I'm going to scroll down to my sales activity section. So first I'm going to test out my schedule an appointment click action. Remember, I should get a pop-up right here. Here's my add call task box from the Customize Pages page. I'll make an appointment for next week. And I'll have this start at 10 a.m. I'll give this an event name. I do not want a reminder, and this call does not repeat. The attendees are listed here, and I'm going to assign this to Don Hall as the attendee. And now for the sales activity, we need to click Update for it to then update the sales stage. Now, notice that the sales stage is not currently showing anything. Once I click Update, that should change. So click Update, and now I can see the record has been updated. So if I scroll down, I can see that the sales stage now says Schedule an Appointment, and I have a callback for next week with my appointment with Elizabeth. So now my second click action should automatically schedule a call for tomorrow. So nothing's going to pop up, and I'm just going to click Update, and now my record has been updated again. So scrolling down, I'll see that I have my appointment set for tomorrow as well. And this concludes the tutorial on how to set up click actions in LeadMaster.